if you look at 10 years ago, right, I mean, the way of actually doing a ransomware attack is a bit more traditional. I mean, but today it's like a very well structured organization where they have all the various departments. So they essentially put it onto the cloud, and then they have this malware signature. So you can just go to ransomware as a service and say, hey, I'm going to actually attack, let's say, company ABC. And they will say, okay, fine. They will give you a piece of the code, right? And they will work with you on a contract obligation to say that if you successfully crack into this organization, this is how we're going to split the ransom. Yes, yes, definitely. I mean, if you look at the bad guys, right, the bad guys actually operate almost like a good guy. I mean, they have a very structured organization that they put in place where they have human resource, marketing, business development. Obviously, their factory is, the software developer, the malware developer, right? So, like any business, the bad guys, are trying to, make it as structured, as systematic, and as profitable as possible, right? And they also need to actually do it at speed, right? Because at the end of the day, they need to have finance department, HR department to be able to collect all this ransom that they managed to successfully get from somebody. So the lesson that we learn, obviously, when we look at, let's say, what the bad guys is doing, we also, try to structure in such a way that, looking at what the bad guy is doing, how could we actually create, let's say, an integrated security platform that can actually help customers? And I think for the last couple of years, our integrated security platform, right, has always been our key messaging going into the market to say that instead of depending on, let's say, 50, 60 different point product, narrow it down to maybe 1 or 2 or 3 platforms. And that will significantly help you to, first of all, increase your security posture. Second thing is that, help you to reduce the complexity, right? And also, to address the human part. Because imagine you've got 50, 60 different products. It means that you need 50, 60 different resources. We have different skill set to be able to effectively, combat against all these cybersecurity issues that, company are facing. We also actually have people who actively look at what is actually happening in the dark web or the underground, which is, to a certain extent, it's not an easy thing to do because the bad guys in the undergrounds are very, very careful. Very, very good question. I don't have an answer for you. But I think if you look at, let's say, the financial gain or benefit, of this particular industry, I'm sure, it's actually a very, very big economy as well by itself. Yeah. What the industry can do is obviously, first of all, make more people aware, train more people. That is one aspect. The other one is obviously to train more cybersecurity professionals who can actually address or handle or detect all these cybersecurity threats. Then, leveraging on technology that exists in the marketplace, whether it's automation, whether it's artificial intelligence, whether it's machine learning. Because the intent is really, you got to be able to, first of all, have complete visibility, able to detect very quickly. Once you detect very quickly, then you have mechanism to protect. Then, subsequently followed by response and remediation. But again, all this, if you can automate it as much as possible, then, the dependency of having more human resource will actually do this significantly lower. And with that, then you can then keep up with the evolving threat landscape, while the bad guys are really using a lot of automation and artificial intelligence to actually do this as well.